And we're back to another episode of The Hidden Truth. What's up, guys? It's your boy, Bayo J3.
What's up, guys? It's Chulo.
Hey, guys, it's Bay, and we're back with another episode. And today we're doing...
Relationships Part 2.
Part 2.
Parte dos.
As you can see, we're dressed festively because Christmas is in a few days. So we just wanted to wish everybody happy holidays first and foremost, you know.
Oh, yeah.
You know, whatever you celebrate, happy whatever you celebrate.
Fill in the blank.
Fill in the blank.
Happy blank.
Happy holidays, and then, you know, asterisk, whatever you celebrate.
The asterisk.
I just want to point out that Chulo has less tattoos on his sweater shirt thing
Than he does
than
on
he
his
does
actual
on
body.
his actual body.
For sure. 100%.
You can actually see some skin on that sweater
Yes.
shirt thing.
Way too much skin.
Yeah.
I hate dead space.
Dead space.
Hate dead space.
We're going to get right into it. There has been one topic that we covered last time that you guys keep bringing up. So we're just going to very briefly, open relationships. What do you say?
As long as you're open to them, do it.
Okay.
Like
Bayo.
Nike.
Oh, sorry.
Like
what?
Nike, just do it.
Just
Just
do
do
it.
it.
Open relationships are just buddies.
Our
The
buddies.
end.
There you go. Open relationships are not for me, and that's as far as I'm going. Y'all do whatever y'all want. Do whatever makes you happy. As long as you're both
Swinger
in
parties.
agreement.
Swinger parties.
No swinger parties. No swinger parties.
Also, for those watching the YouTube, we are drinking Coquito again. This is from Coquito de la Isla, which is actually one of my favorites.
It
Oh,
came
this
from
is
Puerto
good.
Rico?
They are Puerto Rican, yes.
It came from Puerto Rico?
Yeah, it came from Puerto Rico.
Amazing.
No, it didn't come from Puerto Rico, but they're Puerto Rican. The one you guys are drinking right now is almond joy flavor, and I'm drinking pistachio.
This is actually really good.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
no problem. I enjoy. Get lit.
Here we go. So, biggest deal breakers in a relationship. What would you say is your biggest deal breaker when you're meeting someone? Like, what's one thing that if they just were to say, I don't know, I have a foot fetish. Like, is that it for you?
That's kinky. No.
Couldn't think of anything else.
If you have a green text message, it's done.
The green bubbles?
Green bubble.
The green bubbles is a deal breaker?
Green bubble is a deal breaker. Automatic.
I kind of agree. I mean, I touched upon this last episode that, you know, the first thing I do after I text you, if it comes up blue, I'm like, thank God it's a blue bubble. And I send that.
He did say
That's
that.
my second message.
He did say that. And
After saying, hey, it's B at Chulo Swag.
he did say that. If you don't believe us, watch the last episode and you'll find out.
No, but there's a lot of people that have like different things. Like religion tends to be a big
Oh,
one.
that's a good one.
Because if you're not the same religion, then you don't have the same beliefs.
Mm-hmm.
And what church are you going to go to, or how are you going to raise the kids?
Mhm.
Now it kind of gets into something very complicated.
Mhm.
So, for a lot of people, religion tends to be a non-negotiable. To me, I was lucky enough to find someone with the same religion, so that's really not an issue.
Yeah.
But I don't really have anything that is a non-negotiable. I always feel like if that's the right person, then, you know, they're the exception to the rule. I'll continue to say that today.
I think one deal breaker I would say is lack thereof motivation. So like I'm very motivated, very driven, always on the move, always thinking about my goals for 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 5 year plan. You know, I like to plan ahead, think ahead, always work ahead. And if that's that person, let's say we're building something, and they can't match my energy with that, as far as like, yo, I want to do better for myself. I want to.
As far as your ambition?
Exactly. I think that would set me back because now in the relationship, we're not building forward to the future. It's just like, oh, well, whatever happens, happens.
You're at a hole.
Yeah, so I think that's one of my deal breakers.
One of
for
your
sure.
deal breakers?
Yeah.
I want to say that, just until a couple minutes ago when you said that, I was going to say I don't think I really have any because I'm sort of in the middle with what Bayo said as well. And I feel like if you really like that person, despite what your deal breaker might be or not, you know, whether you're either going to like them enough to accept it or at the time you're just like, I just don't like you enough to accept that or to look past that. I do think that, and going with what you were saying in terms of lack of drive,
I have another
That's
deal
it.
breaker.
No,
That's it. That's it.
Yeah,
She's like,
I was gonna,
it's
because
not
I was
even
gonna
worth
try
it.
to
It's not
then
even
explain
worth
how
it.
it's related to me,
Yeah.
and because I'm pretty sure that even our listeners all have a different idea as to what having a drive is. Right, his drive could be 1,000, and my drive could be 100. Nonetheless, that's my drive and that's his. Regardless, though, I think that you should always kind of be in the search for something. You know, it
Yeah.
Of
becomes
course.
so you guys are a team and not follow the leader.
Of course.
I do have another deal breaker.
What?
So like we have a softball tournament every year. If you're not there, we're done.
What?
If you're not there, we're done. I don't ask. In all the years, I don't ask a girl to be available for me throughout the whole year. 2 days out the whole year. I can care less about my birthday.
Third weekend in July.
It is this. We know the dates
Same weekend.
a year in advance.
They do.
I'm telling you, these 2 days, you have to be available. I don't give a fuck what's going on. That's a deal breaker. If she doesn't show up to the games, we're done.
Look at that. You can miss the wedding, but don't miss the softball tournament.
Don't miss the softball tournament. Bro, I play all year round. I play on numerous teams. There's only one weekend and 8 games that you have to watch.
Oh my god.
And I don't even ask you to come to all 8 games, so you don't have to come to the first one on Saturday because it's so early in the morning. At least the 2 afternoon games and all of Sunday.
Yeah.
5 games. Because we always get to the chip and we're going to win it this year.
How long is the day? How many hours?
All day. That
All
many
day.
hours.
You have to be available all weekend because on Saturday afterwards we might hang out, and Sunday for sure we're going to a barbecue. So you have to be available. I'm
Why are
sorry.
you going to the barbecue on Sunday?
Because we won.
Because we winning.
Simple as that.
The
I don't think I can think of any other deal breakers.
When they win.
What?
This is not a real deal breaker. This is
Yes,
not
it
a real-
is.
No, okay, so
Yes, it
I
is.
was gonna wait for him to finish, but if anybody out there thinks that he is being over, like, just dramatic, he's not.
I'm not. I'm being
He's
dead
not.
serious.
I'm just a friend, and I know I have to be there on that weekend. So do your due diligence.
I'm serious. It's a deal breaker.
I mean, I guess if it matters to him, it matters to him.
Bro, it's 2 days out of the whole year.
The world's gonna keep spinning. Don't worry, guys.
Yeah, you're not gonna be in it with me.
All right. Well, now that you guys know, whatever non-negotiables you have, let that be between you and the person, and I don't know, just let it determine whether you really like that person.
Talk about it. Communicate it.
Communicate it.
Because if you're missing his tournament,
You got no chance.
You got some explaining to
you
do.
wasted so much time.
You got some explaining to do.
Oh.
What's
Damn,
next?
but, okay, but like, what if? Oh, no,
What?
hold on, real quick
Go ahead.
question. Just
Yeah.
yes or no.
Uh-huh.
All right, cool. What if you guys have been dating for a year and a half,
Yes.
and she can't go to that weekend?
Why?
Because it's her 4
I don't
days
know.
on.
I'm just saying she can't go.
It's her 4 days on.
She should have requested those days off just like I did.
What?
Moving on.
Moving
on.
I put him on a request for that weekend on vacation picks in January. It's the 3rd week of July. Everybody knows it. You have no excuse. Now, get into an accident, death of family. Those are exceptions to the rule.
Clearly.
But if you just not coming because you going to a brunch, you got a I don't give a fuck. You showing up. You coming. We're done. Don't even text me. We're done.
Well, whoever you are out there, good luck.
Yeah, I wish you nothing but the
Yeah,
best and good
honestly.
luck.
Yeah, cheers
If
to you.
have yeah,
I'm
seriously.
simple.
There we go.
One
Simple.
non-negotiable. Actually, 2.
That seems
One and
pretty
a half.
difficult.
One and a half.
Anyways, friends. Okay, so what happens if your friends don't like your significant other?
That's tough.
Can I go first?
Yeah,
If I gotta think
yeah,
about it?
please,
Alright,
'cause-
perfect. For me personally, that's a big deal. And that's not to say that's just a big deal, and that's only because my friendships hold a lot of weight in my life. I value my friendships very, very much. And the people that I do have is on one hand, and those are the people that their opinion matters to me, but also because I know that my friends always have the best interest in me and like my being and like my happiness and how I am. So I feel like to me it's okay for it to matter, if that makes sense, or maybe I'm making it okay to matter, whatever.
Yeah,
to me it matters because I value their opinion.
How about this?
Yeah.
Can you have a negative first impression and then that change?
Yes.
Yeah.
So over time, so let's say your friends don't like the person you're with, but then you're adamant about being with that person, so you continue to bring that person around, or you
Well, for the record, if
you let them
okay,
see more of that person.
yeah. So like, if it's the first time we're hanging out and you're like, I don't know about them, I'm not gonna completely cut somebody off just off of
course.
the first impression, because it's a first impression.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, there's a lot of factors that go into how somebody impresses you and what kind of feel you get from that person.
100%.
So the first one, definitely not. But I would say, like, after a while, you know, after we bring them around, after I get to know my significant other as well as my friends get to know them as well as my significant other does vice versa, you know, relationships can change. But if eventually, like, after a long span of time,
They don't see eye
and
to
my
eye.
friends are still kind of like, I don't know, blah, 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 I may, you know, maybe I'll just have to really think about it and then see where I go. But I will say that I would think about it.
But wouldn't that complicate the situation then even more? Because now, if your friends already confess that they're not feeling this person, then you continue to bring this person around to hope that they have a different perspective, and their perspective doesn't change. Let's say it's 2-3 months down the line. Now, what are you going to do? Because you've already committed some time into this relationship trying to get to know this person and, you know, make them a significant part of your life.
If there's anything that I've learned,
Ghost them.
I can't stand that. I can't stand that.
I was thinking the same thing.
No one can ever have a serious relationship with these, serious conversation with these guys.
Pew.
You made me lose my train of thought with
Sorry,
the ghosting.
sorry, it was Chulo.
No, it was you.
No,
Yeah, it was
because
ghosting.
You were thinking
So what
it.
do you do if you committed
Right.
3 months into this relationship,
Yeah.
and now your friends still don't like this person after they've been around a couple times?
Well, I will say that I feel like time, a lot of times we take time as a factor as to whether you should be with someone or not, and I feel like how you feel should be a factor as to whether you're with somebody or not. Because if you're going to sit there and dwell on time, we all take time to do things, and just because they don't work out doesn't mean you then sit there and go, no, but it's really crappy, but I've spent so much time, so I'm going to keep dealing with crap. No. I think it should go based on how you feel, not based off of, like, time.
Okay.
But I also would like to think that my friends would be trying to make a good relationship with my significant other as well as vice versa, right? And I think we're talking about, like, what kind of friends? I'm talking about my close friends.
Yep. So then let's switch it up a little bit.
Okay.
What if your family doesn't like your significant other? Because wouldn't it be a similar situation?
Yeah.
Mm.
For me, it's more like my mom.
Mm-hmm.
But my mom, thankfully, my mom is also my best friend, and she would give it a shot. She would do, you know, like, if I came up to her and said, hey, Ma, listen, like, I know maybe you're not really feeling them, but I really am. I like them. I see my future with them. My mom is the type to sit down and listen to me and then go, okay, Mija, like, I'm going to give it a try. And then I guess we can take it from there, you know?
Okay.
But I wouldn't really know. I've never been there.
I've never been there, but what my parents think about my significant other does really matter.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, family matters really big. Like, family's really big with us. So if she can't blend into our family, it's gonna be it's gonna be very bad as far as butting heads
And you isolate yourself from the family.
I was gonna say.
100%, yeah.
And at that point, you know, you lose those ties, you lose those.
And I'm the life of the
memories
party.
Yeah.
At my parties.
I mean, that's why
We
they
need
call
to
you
keep
chulo.
you as the life of the party,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you
Can't
can't.
nobody dim your light.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
You
we
tell
can't have a
them.
family barbecue at my house and me not show up. Like, it's my house.
Facts.
And we've all been there. We've all been to the parties where the girlfriend isn't really wanted or the boyfriend isn't really wanted, and then all you do is just stay off to the side.
Yeah.
Because you want to make sure that they're okay. So now you're compromising family time. That I'm really not.
Yeah,
You're not yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah. You have to eat a Snickers bar.
Make sure you got one on hand, apparently.
You're not yourself when you're hungry.
You're not yourself when you're hungry. What about you, Bale?
I think it's important to, you know, have relationships with family and friends.
Mm-hmm.
And not only that, I mean, the person that I would be with would really compliment me, and if that person really compliments me, I know that they would also vibe with my friends and my family, just because of the characteristics, understanding the situations and knowing the people you're around. If they're able to gauge that, then they're going to be a good fit with the people that I'm around, because they tend to be more of a let's do whatever to, you know, ensure that everyone has a good time and
Making everybody feel welcome.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was that it for you? What about your friends? You talked about your family. What would you do if like your friend said like, nah, shorty's not it?
Well, if it's my close friends, it's the same concept. You know, it's same concept because I treat
He's ghosting her.
all my close friends.
He's ghosting her.
Just like family, you know,
Right.
like that's why my parents know all my close friends. They know their names, their faces. They ask about you guys. So like, it's the same concept.
Okay.
I think so too. I think it's also because we're at an age where your friends have now become your family.
Yeah.
You know your friends that are
Mhm.
going to be in your life for a long time, so of course it holds a little bit more weight.
And you know, just to say, you know, I love you guys. Your significant others, you know.
Oh,
I really
thank
like
you.
them, you know. I
You
appreciate
get
They got the
You get that?
chulo
Yeah.
stamp of approval.
They've been had the chance. You know?
Yeah.
Like I like those two individuals.
Chulo knew I was gonna get married before I knew. He was pushing me to get married.
We'll get to that.
No.
Whoa, you will.
No.
On to the next one.
Let's go.
Okay, this one is for the guys. I'll chime in afterwards because I am very curious to know what you guys think
For
about
the
this.
dudes.
For the dudes, for
For
all
the
the guys out
guys.
there listening, all right, and for these two.
Big dick energy.
I'm, you know.
I'm gonna get you.
Christmas
those,
is soon.
Yeah, and you know what
I'm
gonna
excited.
what I'm gonna get you? I'm gonna get you one of those zap collars, so that
No.
way every time.
Oh
you
my
see-
God.
I'm not
Just
myself.
zap 'em.
If you zap me, I'm like, then I'm not gonna be
He's gonna
myself.
start twitching.
Yeah.
Okay, for the guys, do you guys feel like there is pressure on you to say "I love you" first in a relationship?
No.
You don't feel like there's pressure.
No.
Okay.
I don't feel like I need to say I love you too fast. I just feel like the whole who says I love you 1st
Mhm.
doesn't matter to me as much. Because I feel like at the time that we're gonna say, whoever says it, we both feel it. At least in my relationships that I've said I
This
love you.
guy is
Out of
lifetime.
experience.
You know, out
100%
of my experiences, you know, I'm more I'm more stressed out when she says babe first than when she says I love you first, because I feel like when she says I love you, we already got to that point where it's more like, let's say we're just talking and like I like her, she likes me, and then she moves into that babe. It's like now we're talking about relationship, and if we're not in a relationship yet, it's like, oh fuck, should I say it? Do I have to say it now? Like, do I call her babe? Does she like?
Do I gotta come up with a cute
like,
nickname?
do I have to, like, when do I start saying it? You feel me? And then if you don't say it, then it's like, well, is this she thinking about it? She's like, oh, he's not gonna say it back, or when he's gonna say it, or if she give me a timeline. So I don't feel any pressure about saying I love you.
But you feel pressure about nicknames.
No, about babe.
That's a nickname.
No, that's like a pet name, no, something like that, a cute name.
What's a
Pet
pet
name.
name?
They're
Pet
called
name
pet
is
Yeah, but like
not
a nickname is like,
nickname?
it's like me calling you babe or you calling me chulo. Like that's different from you calling me babe.
I mean,
And we not in a relationship and we talking.
Okay, so I do have a question because I need clarity.
Yeah.
So do you personally, because the word babe freaks you out and it makes you, it's just like, okay, we're in a relationship now. So then do you have to wait, like, does it have to be a relationship first for you before you say I love you? Like, what if you love her but your guys aren't in a relationship? Doesn't that freak you out
that
as much
don't-
as
that
somebody
don't
saying
happen.
babe?
Yeah, if she says I love you before we're in a relationship, she
Oh,
got
ghost.
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 Stage 5 clinger.
Yeah, you run. You run. You
Go the
run.
other way.
You run. Don't look back. Don't look back.
Suffocation to the
Don't
day
look back
you
because
die.
she's running behind you.
Yeah,
Don't look back. Just focus.
she's Michael to your
Mhm.
girl running.
Yeah, just run away. Don't do that.
I hope you guys know I have a blast coming and recording with you.
I'm telling you, don't get with a girl if she says I love you.
If
Before
y'all not
you're
in a relationship and she says I love you,
run.
run. Ghost.
We can get into a lot of details,
That's
and all
crazy.
the girls know that we can, but we're just gonna leave it there. Don't worry about
Don't.
it. Bayo, what do you think? But nah,
How
what
you
the,
gonna say I love you before you
Part
even in
three,
a
part three,
relationship?
part three.
Part 3. Oh. Yeah, how do you know you love me?
Mhm.
Do you love the thought
how
of
do you?
me?
Okay, no.
How do
okay,
you, but
this is-
how do you love me when
I'm gonna let you finish.
I'm not even willing to let you get into a relationship with me?
Facts.
You
Like
heard that,
how?
Yeah, we're
How?
done. We're done.
No, I don't sound like it.
No.
Okay.
I'll let you speak.
Okay.
And then I'll go
Yeah,
again.
thank you.
I'll go again.
Thank you very much. Okay. The relationship is what? A title. Is it not?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
But-
so you have to have a title in order to feel those type of feelings. I'm not saying that okay. Personally, I think that if you're getting to know someone, take your time. I get that. is you guys tend to think that like I ask these questions and I refer to it as if I believe them because we have been on this whole like giving money thing for weeks now. So for those who watch the episode, you know what I'm talking about. And if you didn't, go watch it.
Take the money.
But it's just, you know, hypothetically, I guess let's just speak hypothetically speaking. I'm gonna say that from now on. Hypothetically speaking, okay, you've been getting to know each other for a couple months. Right? Let's say months or a year. I don't know. And you guys are taking it really slow, but it's not like a relationship yet. But you feel like you love them.
Why is it not a relationship?
I don't know. You want me to give you specifics? I'm just saying it's not.
No, I'm just saying. Then you can't. There's something holding that relationship back from that next level to get into a relationship that, you know, love can't be part of it. Because you can't love someone that doesn't want to be in a relationship with you.
I get that.
There you go.
Listen,
you can, but I mean, it's not mutual. Pew, run.
Yeah.
Run.
Ain't nothing faster than pew.
I'm making this clear. I do agree. I was just for the
you know. I mean, I just feel like there's a time and a place to say I love you, and it's not before the relationship starts.
Yeah, and honestly, I feel I don't know why I feel this, but I tend to feel like women tend to fall in love a lot easier than men. That might not be true. I don't know if you feel the same way. But I
think it's a whole other conversation.
Guys are heartless. Cold-blooded.
Part 3.
Ice in my veins. No, in my relationship, I said I love you first, but stop it.
Qué cute.
Qué lindo. Ay.
She also did then say, "Oh, I've loved you for a really long time. I just never said it. I was waiting for you to say it."
But I understand why she was saying it.
Right?
Right.
Yeah. So
I understand why she was waiting for you to say it.
Why?
Because she wanted reassurance.
So that tends to be something that people tend to look for. They're afraid to get their heart broken or not having that same feeling coming back or being reciprocated right back to them. And to be honest with you, that's why I feel like a lot of guys tend to be or have to be the first one to say it, because women don't want to be like, "Oh, I'm putting it all out there," and you just say, "Okay,
and you
cool."
get rejected.
Yeah. Well, that's why I feel like I have no problem with saying it first, because when I say it, it's already been that time that I know that's reciprocated.
Yep.
If it's not, then what are we doing? And if that's not the case, then it's like ghost them.
Pew.
You don't ghost them because I've been like in a relationship for a while, but
you just told them.
You just ghost them.
Ghost them.
And
then they'll miss you, and then they'll miss you, and then they'll love you, and then you come back. Pew back.
That's toxic. But I agree. I agree with it. If you love her and she loves you now, go back.
Throw the fish into the sea. There's plenty.
If
you catch it again, it was meant to be.
But like when you ghost her because she didn't say I love you, you don't do like the scary ghost. You do like a Casper ghost.
Oh, Casper.
Yeah, so like a friendly ghost. So you feel me like you slowly.
Oh, that's what it is.
Ghost them. Casper ghosting.
New term.
Different level.
Yeah. Casper ghost.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna write this book. Well, I'm gonna get somebody to write it. I just gotta write down the ideas.
You're welcome.
What's next?
Yeah, what is next? Because y'all got me stressing over here. Oh, well, actually, now that we're in the topic of I love you, Braulio has something for Bayo.
What?
Let me read it again.
Oh my God. Bayo,
how long did it take you to propose?
For those who...
The listeners want to know.
For those who don't know...
Why is this a question for me?
I don't know. Somebody
asked.
Somebody asked.
Why?
Because they want to know. But for those who don't know, Bayo is happily married.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's why I wear these wonderful outfits.
She makes them.
Yeah, she bought it. With his money.
And somebody wanted to know how long it took you to propose.
Yeah.
I mean, you.
I mean, I know he wanted to propose before he proposed.
Okay, I wanted to propose, yes. Braulio also pushed me to propose. He was like, "When are you doing it? When are you doing it? I'm waiting."
I did. I pressured him more than anybody else. I just really wanted to know, you know? I wanted to be ready, and then it didn't even happen where I can go, so.
That's true.
Was it a private proposal?
No, her family was there.
Nice.
So wait, okay, I'll tell you the whole thing.
He recorded it too.
I'll even tell you the proposal.
Whole ass.
Yeah, I did. I put the GoPro and then I put my butt in front of the GoPro.
Oh no! Did it get the rest of it though?
No,
I got my whole butt.
That's it, the whole time.
Yeah, like literally, I placed it, then I turned around like this. I did it. I was afraid. I was scared shitless. But so I knew I was gonna propose to Kiersey a while ago, and not only that, I went with my sister-in-law to get the ring. I told her to ask Kiersey what ring she wanted, so I won't mess this up. I also stole 2 of her little rings that she.
So you got her
her rings,
size?
yeah, which I got it wrong still. Yeah.
Wow.
I don't
Because he
know.
probably picked up the pinky
I was
ring
gonna
or
say,
the-
yeah, you
the
probably
other
didn't
ring.
pick up the right one.
It was
I
too
mean,
big.
normally girls don't.
It was too big.
Normally girls don't put a ring there unless
I don't know.
they have a ring
Maybe.
for that. Finger.
Whatever. It was too big, and I messed up. But I had the ring for over a year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I kept
Like,
asking.
like physically,
Yeah, physically.
and you were stashing it.
Yeah. I mean, I had it in my drawer. It wasn't like I was hiding it or anything.
Before I ask any
Did
questions.
you guys live together?
No.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
She didn't know.
I was
She
like,
didn't know.
that's a lot of
I had
pressure for
no
a year to make sure she
idea.
doesn't find that. I was gonna be like, whoa.
No.
All right.
Yeah. But even then, I would still leave it in my drawer. It's such a mess that she wouldn't be able to find it or know what it is. So not a problem. Last year, her Christmas gift was in my trunk. I was like, "Yeah, your gift is in the trunk. Don't worry about it." Never knew. Never even saw it.
I haven't tried.
Yeah, exactly. We went on a trip that same year. I thought I was gonna propose then, but I held back for financial reasons to make sure that we're in a better place to set up for the wedding, for our house that we bought together, and then to continue to set our lives up for the future. And then the following year, we were ready with all that stuff, and we went on a trip to Italy. And on the gondola, I proposed to her.
On the gondola. in
On the
Italy.
gondola
Yeah.
in Venice.
Stop it.
And he recorded
Yeah.
all of it.
Sky's the goat.
Yeah.
Stop it. On the
On the
gondola.
Yeah.
gondola. Yeah.
I am losing my shits over here. That's
nice.
so cute.
Yeah, he recorded it.
Yeah, your
Yeah.
butt.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It wasn't intentional.
You blew it.
Let me tell you, we were on the gondola for 2 seconds because I literally was shitting my pants. I didn't know. The gondola ride was like for half an hour to an hour. They were going around, and the guy starts going off, and I'm like, oh, he's turning. Are we going back? Is this over? We've been on the gondola for like 2 minutes, maybe 3. But I was shitting myself. And I'm like, all right, I'll put the camera to record us. Then I just turn around. I don't even say words. I didn't
just
even
popped
say
the
words.
ring?
I was like, marry me. and she hit me with the, are you sure?
Oh,
Are you
Kiersey.
sure?
That sounds just like
That is
her.
a Kiersey thing to do.
Are you sure? And I was like,
And then she said yes.
yeah. She said yes. She hugged me. Her brother and his girlfriend and her mom were in another gondola next to us, and they took pictures and they saw the whole thing. So it was really nice. It was cool.
Wow, that is so romantic.
Yeah.
I know.
And then they had Italian food afterwards.
No,
Italian.
I hate food from Italy. Whatever.
That's another one.
I like American Italian food.
Oh, you like fake Italian food.
No, good Italian food. Know the difference. But yeah, so that's what it. That's the whole proposal thing and why it took so long. Yeah.
Now all these females are gonna listen to this and be like, "Yo, Bayo set the bar."
He did
Set
set
the
the bar.
bar,
He
you
set
know?
the bar. He took Kiersey to Italy and did it on a gondola.
The bar, the video doesn't even capture the bar.
What?
Because it's so high.
How
It's
high
so
it is.
high.
Like, I'm not even
It's
touching it, and
no,
I'm still.
no.
I'm trying to reach it. You know.
It wasn't even that nice.
No,
Stop
that
it.
was nice because
Stop
I
it.
didn't get proposed to like that. But
What?
I'm,
You
no,
were?
I'm
What?
saying, like, I'm
Have
not
you
the
ever
one.
been proposed
No,
to?
I'm just saying, like, I'm not the one that got proposed to, and I'm over here cheesing.
You
So whoever
big-
watches this episode, I'm just like, I'm
Oh.
from ear to ear because that is the cutest thing I've ever heard in my whole entire life. That was,
It was
amazing. You did it right.
Juan, if you're out there, take
You already
notes.
He's right there.
Right here. Guys, we're recording with a live studio audience. Audience.
We gotta get the sign that says applause.
Applause.
Yeah, applause
Silent
or laugh.
laugh.
Yeah, right here. I'm just gonna put it right here.
That would be great.
That would be
You
great.
know.
That's actually all we had. Do you guys have
Yeah,
anything?
that was it.
Yeah, that was it.
I could have sworn we had
Want
something
to
else.
look through our little thing?
No, I guess that was it.
Nope. Relationships part 2.
Part 2.
There you go. Another one for the hated truth.
Yeah, it is.
Bang.
Mike. follow, subscribe.
You guys were waiting for me to do
Yeah,
it?
of course. That's your voice. That's your point.
Thank you guys so much for always tuning in. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment, and let us know what you want to hear. So we're always here to bring it to you guys.
Also,
yes,
we have something special coming soon. So stay tuned for next season, our first episode. Then we're raffling something off.
Or someone.
I'm just giving you just heads up.
Something. Okay,
It's
something.
something. It's not someone. It's not
something.
someone. It's not someone.
Wishful
It's something.
thinking.
Keep tuned.
keep tuned.
Happy holidays.
Hate it.
Hate it.
Hate it.